Hi guys, so I did another tutorial on how I created this cut crease, so if you're interested, keep watching. This is low-key like the 5th time I've recorded this, so like fingers crossed that the gods let me do this right. So I start off by priming my lids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's just the original one, it doesn't really have a shade to it. And then I'm just using my finger to kind of blend that out. Please ignore my nails, they're like ugly. My life has been a mess. Just kidding. But I feel like it really absorbs better with a finger rather than like any kind of brushes or anything like that. And I feel like it leaves it on like even. And I'm going to go ahead and set that with my Revolution banana powder. It doesn't really have a shade to it. And then I'm going to go in with my first shade, and I'm going to put a little bit of product on the brush, and then I'm going to put that in my crease and above my crease, and I'm going to blend that out. And I'm not going to put like too much at a time. I put a little bit just so that way I could be able to blend it out and there's no harsh lines, and it's not as hard versus putting like a bunch of product on at once and then just blending it out to make it all go by faster. Take your time, sis. Take your time. And I'm just going back and forth with some windshield wipers motions, and then I'm going to do some circles. And I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend out those edges. And then I'm going to go in and add a little bit more because I feel like that brush took a little bit of the product off. And then I'm going to go in with my second shade, and I'm going to kind of keep that in my crease and bring it up a little bit, but I'm not going to bring it up to where you can't see that first shade that I applied. And I'm also going to bring that out to like the tail of my brow. Not too much, just so that way when I cut the crease, it does have like that tail effect. And I'm going to go in and blend that one more time. And I'm going to go in with a darker shade with the more precise brush. And I'm going to keep that brush like more in my crease. And for this, I'm kind of just going like back and forth, building that product up. I'm not going to be doing like circles because I feel like it's a little harder to blend out like that. And I'm just going to keep adding product. Because like dark shades are hard to work with low-key. If you don't do it right, then it kind of just turns into a really big mess. And I'm going to go in with that second shade we applied, and I'm going to put that over it just so that way the edges of that darker shade isn't too harsh. Has a nice ombre effect. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer. I ended up switching concealers because I wanted a white base, and that one has more like a skin tone vibe. And I go in with my white Morphe. And these ones, oh my gosh, I love these concealers. They're so mattifying. I mean, if you have really dry skin, it's probably not the best for you, but it does have a lot of coverage. And I really like this one for eyeshadow, especially with the James Charles palette. It really makes those colors like pop. And then I'm going to blend that out with my finger to take off the excess product. I messed up. Oh, and I was so mad. So I went off video and fixed that part that came out off the black. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that with the white eyeshadow, just so it doesn't transfer and it doesn't move all over the place, to kind of get it ready for the eyeliner. And I'm going to go in with my favorite eyeliner. I did end up using just a Too Faced one. I love the Morphe. It is a felt tip, so I kind of like the other one because it has more of a precise to it. Usually I use both of them because it's just like double the darkness. But I start off by following like my lower lash line and going up, and then just bringing that onto my eyelid. And then I don't know if I ended up recording this part, but I did put like a waterproof liner at the beginning of my eye because I like have like the worst allergies ever, so I can't be sneezing and messing up my eyeliner because my eyes decide to get watery. Oh, I did do it. So this is just like a basic one that I got from like the dollar store. I ran out of my bougie one, so I'm just using this one, and it works just as good. And I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Falsies mascara, and I'm just gonna put a light layer. I'm gonna really coat my lashes though, because I don't want any of that powder or that concealer to show through when I actually apply my falsies. And it doesn't go into too much depth with how I apply my falsies. It's actually really fast. But what I do is I apply some glue, I let it sit for a couple seconds, then I apply them with some tweezers. I do use waterproof glue because I sneeze a lot. And then I apply it at the center first, and then I kind of just, I don't even know what that word is. Then I like make sure that it's attached to like the beginning and then the back. And then I went ahead and applied some glitter on the inner corner. I did my bottom lash line and then some mascara. And I also put some shade into the brow bone. I didn't record it. I'm so sad. But I was not going to do this again. But this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was tough doing this voiceover, man. So thanks.